Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. Today we're going to talk about farming, how to set your plots down, how to put your seeds down, your fertilizer, sowing, all that kind of stuff. I see people had a lot of questions about farming. Farming can be really complicated. When I first started to learn about farming, it kind of took me a while to get the grasp of it, but now I got it on lock. I hope. If I miss a couple things, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate you guys so much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so right now, my people here at the farming station ain't doing jack. They just sitting there chilling. This is the little area that I built so far. We're going to have a lot bigger farming area. But this is what it looks like once you put down the manure and you plow it. So once you set your plots down, what you would do is you'll go here, you'll go to farming, and you'll go right here to your field. And basically all you do is you click whatever, I'll show you over here. So when you figure out where you want to build your little plots or whatever, you just click and hold. And it'll tell you at the bottom like how big your plot is. So let's say 4x4. Boom. There's my plot. So then what I have to do is I have to take my wooden hoe and break down the plot area, see? Just like this. Oops. Now, once I get this little 4x4 area, and of course, like I said, you can do it as big as you want to. I think it goes up to, it goes up to 16 by 16. That's the biggest plot you can do. But besides that, that's as high as you go. But you can go as small as you want. You can do a 1x1 if you want to. It just depends on how you want to play and what you want to do. What you doing, girl? I don't know what she's about to do. Oh, she's putting down fertilizer. No. Okay, so she's doing it for me because I got her set to do it, which is kind of cool. But if you want to do it yourself, you would pull out your bag. You would go over an area, click on the field part, and go to fertilizer, which is right here. And then you just take it, boom, and throw it down just like she's doing. Pretty cool, huh? So she's doing it for me because I have it set. Now, how do you make fertilizer, you ask? This is when having animals comes in handy. Remember on the, I don't know if you've watched the animal video that I did prior to this, you'll learn how to make manure and where manure comes from. Once you get that manure that you need, let's go over here and grab some. So the pigs, look at all this manure. Sheesh. So the pigs make a ton of manure. So we're going to go ahead and pick up all this manure. She's breathing hard, ain't she? Alright, so we've gathered 60 manure. You can also get it from the goats as well. Like if you look over here, you see the goats have it too. But, and I don't believe the cows. Okay, so the cows don't have manure, so that's good. But anyway, you come over here in your barn, you go to the work shed, and then you go over here to fertilizer. And see, there's two ways to make fertilizer. You can either make it with food rot, or you can make it with manure. So we're going to do it with manure. So we're going to craft, and we're going to make it all. Because I don't think there's anything manure is used for besides fertilizer. So we'll just go ahead and make it all. So now we have a ton of fertilizer. So we come over here. Let's check on our lady who's working the... She's still over here putting the fertilizer down. Oh, and look, the other girl came.
My back is...
And now she's hoeing over the fertilizer. So that's what I was going to show you next. So let's say you don't have any workers to do it. You just do it yourself. You take the wooden hoe. Boom. Boom. And now, there you go. So now it's fertilized. So now all you have to do is take this, and let's say you want to grow, you got to make sure you have the seeds. But see, these only grow in spring and autumn. I don't have any seeds for that. So you do got to make sure you have the seeds. And what I do for that is I just go kill a bunch of animals, or I sell a bunch of stuff to get money. And then I can just go buy from the vendors in Pistovia whatever seed that I want to grow in this plot. So I know eventually I'm going to grow wheat back here. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. So you hold the bag. Let's go to wheat. We have, or wheat grain, we have 11. So we've switched our bag over to wheat. We're going to throw it in there. See how it made like little rice? It looks like rice seeds or something. Boom. We do it like that manually. So now I'm going to show you how to set it up to where your people will do it for you. But
I don't want to be lonely anymore.
oh my God. But you got to have the seeds to make it work. So let's go over to management. You want to tab all the way over to field. So see, we see field 1. I have an orchard that I haven't built. Where is that orchard? Oh, it's by the house. Okay. But so we go here to field. And then we say for springtime, we want wheat. That's what we want. So it'll tell you right here, like for sowing would be wheat, flax, beetroot, all this stuff you can grow during the springtime. If it says sowing, that means you can plant it. So that means in the summertime, it'll just be growth. Some are harvested, most are growth. As you can see, it'll let you know right here on the spreadsheet what goes, into what. So we're going to grow, I think it was spring, right? It was wheat, right? Yeah, so we're going to click on wheat, and we're going to fill in the rest of these spots. Because I think I only have like 11 wheat grain or something like that, but eventually, I'm going to have more. So we're going to make this all wheat. And then the field has been changed. Do you accept these changes? Yes. Okay. So now we should see. Let's see if somebody goes over there and starts putting the wheats down. No, y'all not gonna do it. Y'all just gonna stand there, make me look a fool. There she goes. So that took a while. I just had to register. So this is how you would do it. As long as you got the materials that you need, this is how you would set it up to where your people could just work your farmland for you. And as you can see now, she's putting the seeds down. There you go. Pretty cool. So as long as you have bags, like these brown bags right here, in your storage, and you have seeds and all that kind of stuff in your storage, your people will automatically work the stations for you. You just have to set them up. So again, let me show you. So we set up the wheat station up there. Let's see. I'll show you how to set up one of these right here. The same thing. So you go to field 2. All right. For spring. And you can set it up for spring, autumn, whatever. But make sure you're not planting something on the season that you already have something there. So like the wheat, it will, let me see. So like the wheat that we planted in the other section, it'll sow in spring, it'll have growth in summer, and then you can harvest it in August and autumn. So that means if I wanted to put like this cabbage down here that you can only sow in the summer, I wouldn't be able to put it in the location where the wheat is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already wheat there growing. So you wouldn't be able to put that in the same location. But let's say, okay, so for this area right now, I don't know what I have. I wish it would like tell me like how much inventory I have for each of these. Because I don't think I have any oat or flax. Flax is one of the most important crops because flax is what makes your linen. It makes your linen thread, all that good stuff that you need linen a lot when you're being like, when you want to decorate and stuff like that. Because if you don't have linen, you can't decorate your tables. You can't decorate a lot of stuff. You can't even make your markets because you need linen. So flax is what you use to turn into linen in the workshop. So flax is really important. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of seeds I have, but let's just say I have flax. I'm gonna take flax and then I'm gonna fill up this whole area. Now you don't have to fill up this whole area. So let's say, I want half flax. Now I want to change the plant type to onions. So now I want to do onions in this area. Boom. So now they'll fill up that field with half flax, half onions. But I just have to make sure I have the seeds for those people to do it. Now let's say, I forgot the seeds. I don't have any seeds, and I get them in autumn or I get them in summer. I finally get the seeds. You can't grow like I can't grow onions until springtime comes back around, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, accept changes. We can keep those changes. That's fine. I don't think I have any flax or onions, but they will go right here. And then you'll do the same thing for this area too. Now, let's say you want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because I don't need this, but I just wanted to show you guys how it would look. So if you want to destroy it, you just go to it, boom, hit it with your hammer, and it's gone. That's how you destroy it. So let's go over here. I built a little orchard for my wife in our little area that we're living in this village, which is right here. There's a little orchard I put right here, as you can see. You can see our little trees in there. So the thing about the orchard is you don't have to, they're cherry trees, but you don't have to put the manure down or anything like that. You just pull out the bag, go to orchard, and pick whatever seedling you have. And you just go up to the area and drop the seedling. And that's it. Then you just have to wait. So eventually these cherry trees will grow and we'll be able to pick cherries off of them. But you don't have to do anything to it. It just grows by itself. And then once the cherry trees grow, then they'll come and take the cherries off the tree and stuff like that. So that's how the orchard works. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So, and how you put orchards down, I'll show you how to do that real quick. It's the same way as you put down the farming plots. You just go into your build mode, go to your buildings, go to farming, and it's right here, orchard. Now the orchard plots are a little bit bigger than the farming plots, as you can see. But you would just lay it down just like this. You can make it as big. You know, as long as, see, if you run into objects, it's going to turn red because you can't build there, obviously. So just keep it green. As long as it's green, you're good to go. But and I think it goes 16 to 16 as well. So you can make it all the way up to 16 by 16. But it's the same process, except you don't have to put the manure down to put the trees down. You can just put the trees down as long as you got the seeds.
I have no more materials.
So she don't have no more. She put it down. Let's see how far she went. She went pretty far. Okay. Let's see. What other... Do we have any... Yeah, see, I just don't have any seeds with me right now. We got fertilizer, so we're good with that. But I just don't have any more seeds. So I'll have to go to the store to go buy some more seeds. Stuff like that. And then we can fill out this whole garden if we wanted to. But I'm actually in the process of restarting this village. So I'm not going to go buy seeds and, you know, waste all that stuff right now. Because I'm actually in the process of basically moving this community to another area. So, but yeah. But I hope this video helped you guys with the farming aspect. You can put your farm anywhere as long as there's no area, as long as it's not blocking anything. You can also add, which I like a lot, which is pretty cool. Go to farming. Look at this windmill. This windmill is pretty dope. But you see, it's really cool, man. I haven't used the windmill yet. I know it makes like a flour and all that kind of stuff. Let me see. We're just gonna build this out real quick and then see what it looked like. Come on, there we go. All right, cool. So here's our windmill. And then we would go here. Yeah, so here you can make flour. You need rye grain, wheat grain, and oat grain. You can make any kind of flour. So that's kind of cool. And you would use the flour to bake cakes and all kinds of stuff cooking wise, porridges, stuff like that. So this would help you sift your grain and stuff. So it's really cool. And then aesthetically, like, it's a windmill, dude. Like, so dope. So dope. Usually I haven't used it before. I've built it before and I just used it as like a decoration piece. I've never actually used it, but hopefully soon I'll be able to. It's pretty cool. Yo, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you would, hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. I hope I helped you guys out on farming. I know farming can be a little complicated. When I first started playing, I was like, Jesus, how do I put the grid and put the, like, it's so much going on, and then I got to know when it's autumn, spring, fall, winter, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully this video helped you and helped you in your medieval dynasty journey. We are setting up a Discord soon. I would love to see you guys as villages, farms, all that kind of stuff. Once the Discord is in place, we will have it linked down in the description for you guys to click on if you want to join the Discord. But I appreciate you guys so much, and until next time, my friends, be easy.